and moving. The movement. I will get you right here and I control. I put in a video onto the MMA versus the Wing Chun onto the community side onto my channel. Now, some of you we got quite a lot of questions in there, quite a lot of questions that people interactive ask, say certain thing, put your opinion and asking, what did you learn on this lesson? What did you learn? This is a very important lesson because if you don't understand and watching the video and don't learn about it, then you not learn anything. Okay, so you got to understand what I'm trying to do is helping you to learning something out of this. Okay, now we got a lot of different questions in here. Different people have a different opinion about it, different way of thinking. Some of them is good, some of them is not that great. It just depends how you look at it. Okay, some of you thinking this is loads of rubbish, and some of thinking this is good. Now let me tell you a little bit about it so you understand. MMA, okay, is very different to Wing Chun. Okay, you need to understand that. A lot of people don't understand why it's different. Let me explain to you a little bit. The Wing Chun is designed, okay, it's designed for self-defense purpose. Okay, it's designed for self-defense purpose. When you see they're trained on a dummy, the pattern, the movement, the length of the hand, and they're training on Chi a lot to dealing with the opponent. Okay, so as an opponent, the person, and they're training a lot onto the form, the basic movement. Now you have to understand the way they're training into the self-defense, meaning if there's something happen, okay, they go in, bam, 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 direct the line, and the hand move very fast, closing the gap, then they overcome the situation very quickly. That's why Wing Chun have a very fast hand. Subscribe to my channel and make sure you click on the bell. When I upload a video, you will get the notification straight to your mobile. Now get back to your training. Okay, but this doesn't mean fast hand gonna be working against this kind of environment. Okay, two different things. Another thing you have to understand as well is in the Wing Chun side, there do spar, depend what school you go to or what sort of lineage you go to or what is it. Not all Wing Chun created equal. Okay, so they're spar, they're using the same thing. But the problem again, it go back to the same basic rules. They go in again, dominate the situation and dealt with it. Okay, that's how they're trained and how they're using their tool. MMA, in other hand, they're trained very different. Okay, they're training on the back and using a boxing, moving around, weaving around, do all the movement, cover themselves very well because they know in combat someone will get their face fucked. Okay, so being decorated so bad that your goddamn mama won't able to recognize your ugly face. That's why they cover their face. Okay, you see most of the MMA mess up low, mess up face, mess up ear, all these things because they understand that. So the head is very important. They come up their head, they go in and do some damage. They're using the back a lot and they practice what they learn. Okay, this is very important. Meaning they're doing all the punching, they do all the conditioning, they do all the ground stuff, they do the elbow, knee, strike, everything. Okay, they do also this. Their cardio is very good. They're using for combat in the competition use. Okay, it's very different. Now, the competition the Wing Chun and the MMA enter is a fighting competition. Meaning, you go in a competition, you need to wear the clothes is suitable for the situation. You see the MMA, the short on, okay, and the tight fit on, so people can't rip the clothes, can't grab hold of them, can't pull them, can't do them kind of thing, okay, because they're very thin, they can come off very easily, okay, so they got the right, and they go with the midge, they're trained exactly the way they're put in combat, so they're trained the way they use in combat. That's how the MMA train, okay. Now in the Wing Chun other hand, they go in there with the clothes, traditional clothes, it's all over the place, okay, and their hand is out, they don't cover their face, they go in try to attacking. As you understand, if you go in attacking side, if anything close, if it close up, it's very difficult for you for you to use any kind of your tool, okay? Because when you get close, all the movement is out the window and you cannot use your tool because it's very short, because you're not able to manipulate the situation. In other hand, the MMA guy able to grab hold of the clothes, grab hold of the clothes, pull them over the head or pull them over, put the Wing Chun guy off balance. Now you have to understand, yeah, the Wing Chun training, your body have to be upright, in line, so you can go directly into attack. In the MMA side, don't matter where you are, the body can able to using all this uppercut movement, twisting, turning, all this kind of movement, they can neutralize all their tool quite easily, okay, because they can fight down and fight up, okay, they neutralize all the movement very easily. And they're very good at wrestling. So when they get closer clinching to the MMA guy, you have problem. Because the most important thing is the Wing Chun, you can go in, you just bash, you just hit something. If a static stand still, you can able to do it. But when you hit something that grab hold of you, you can't hit anymore. Okay, when you grab hold of you, you can't hit anymore. Then the MMA got you to able to control you, throw you around, slam you, move you out of the way, using your hand or your clothes as a weapon for himself, and shove some uppercut coming in, and the Wing Chun guy cannot do anything. Okay, so you don't need to understand, the Wing Chun guy enter into the MMA backyard, meaning you're fighting in the MMA environment. Know yourself, know your enemy. Okay, know your ability and know your surrounding. You are working in their surrounding of the MMA. They are in this all the time. The trainer, this, their mindset like this, it's very different. They go into just basically all they're interested in is just hurting you. That's how they're trained, and that's how they are put it into action as on this. And that's why you can see this lesson, the most important thing to learn, okay? Some of you maybe have some different opinion on this, okay? Then if you have different opinion on this, then comment underneath this video. I'd like to hear your thought, what you're thinking, okay? What you're saying. What I'm trying to telling you is, learning to understanding is, the Wing Chun is traditional, they have place. Your training in the Wing Chun side is Wing Chun side for traditional side. If you want to cross yourself to fighting into the MMA or competitive fight MMA, you have to understanding your enemy, the MMA, how they fight, and you work on their environment, okay? They work very differently. You have to adapt yourself, have to be able to, on the fly, you're able to sort yourself out, because in a situation like this, it's very difficult to learn the technique. You have to adapt in this situation straight away in combat. Dead or alive, you have to work and make sure your body can be able to adapt. So this lesson, the most important thing about is learning. 3 things to understand about learning. The most important thing you need to understand about is you got to go in with the right mindset. You go in a competition to hurt somebody, not go in there to play. The most important thing, if you go to hurt someone, you need to cover yourself, because they will hurt you. So hand is up and you go into the movement. Do some damage, you're able to cover yourself, okay? Cover yourself well, otherwise you're gonna have a problem. The second thing you need to learn as well on this is to make sure you wear the right clothes, for the right kind of environment you're in, okay? You're in a fighting, you can't wear the clothes very loose. They pull this way, you lost balance, okay? You grab your clothes, pull over, you lost balance, and then that's it. They're just gonna smack your goddamn face in. And then if you're down the ground, all you gotta do is just pull the clothes in front of your face, because it's all over the place, and it's difficult for you to move, then they're gonna decorate your face. So that's another thing you need to understand as well, is the right kind of clothes you wear for the right kind of environment. And the third thing is, the most important thing to understanding is, when you're in this kind of fighting, okay, in this kind of fighting, a lot of time you have to think differently. You need to have a mindset very different to be able to adapt to the situation and able to go in and do some damage, okay? You can't just go in try to think you play with them. If you're gonna chain punch somebody, okay, and you find them moving away or closing up, you should be adapt your body very quickly to move out of the way, using the thumb kill, the punch coming in, shove the elbow coming in, backup training could be applied. All these things have to be put into making the movement work. And second thing to understand as well, when you get into that close, make sure you ground and close up and lower your body down, because if your body too high, it's very easy for them to flow you all over the place. Okay, so that's it. Three basic thing out of this you need to learn to understand about. And if you got any different thought about this and what you think I got something missing about or something like that, then comment underneath this video. I like to hear your thought about it, and then we can have a more conversation and able to learn something. Because like I say, this channel, I put it on to YouTube mainly for learning purpose. Okay, we do the movement for you to learn, and I also doing on there to make you laugh, have some fun on it. But it's very serious. It need to be, or can be have fun if it need to be. Okay, but the most important thing you need to understanding is when this situation happen to you, you need to understand what you're learning. So this lesson to see what you're learning about the MMA versus the Wing Chun guy. Okay, I will talk to you more a little bit about the other one in a minute, onto the one hand, and see what do you learn on it. So for me here, the Master Wong, any information you want to ask me again, put a comment underneath here. If something I comment, if it's missing or something like that, and comment underneath here and tell me what is it your fault, and then we're gonna talk to you more about it. So if you like this guy thing here, then subscribe to me before your enemy do. Otherwise your enemy coming to mess you up, you're gonna have a problem. Out.
干着！好了，比赛开始了。有力，有力，有力！哦，有力，有走。好，到对面就没有了，到对面就没有了。好，到对面就没有了。看，头脑要基本上，别动啊！要小心了，你们。好。 场边可以指导，是可以指导的。用力！这一身确实很快啊。好，回到原位，再次摔倒，没有关系。现场都吐血了。全踢倒，全踢倒。但是我们看到，实际上这个，我们能够看到这个咏春的实战能力啊，实战能力，挺好，还真的不错。 好，看一下表现，这是一个李春啊，指导，不要再打，不要再打，好，不要再打，差一点，差一点，差一点啊，差一点。好，没关系，没关系，没关系啊。还可以的，还是。往后打，对，对，从俩，坐后。 好，好，好，我们抓紧时间，还有多长时间？计时，还有多长时间？还有1分10秒啊，1分10秒，现在指下血。我们医生确定一下，还可以吗？还可以吗？丁老师，不行的话，我们可以就是取消，我们可以取消。 然后我们慢慢的再探讨，可以吗，丁老师？还有1分钟啊，丁老师，还有1分钟啊。我们只打1局，1分钟，最后1分钟。就开呀！我觉得刚才丁老师的表现已经大多可以展现出了很多咏春的技法。别摔！好，那么别倒，别摔！都打不全别倒，打够远，收起来。好。 没有地面，没有地面。击倒，不要口实勾。好，还有多长时间？计时看一下，57秒，还有57秒。对，走俩。配了他，东哥。配了他。 直拳上勾，直拳上勾，对，勾拳，勾，不要着急，上勾，先勾，不要着急，上勾，对，先勾，停，好，比赛结束。好，比赛结束，比赛结束。